Here are 100 general knowledge questions and answers about Andhra Pradesh. What is the capital of Andhra Pradesh? Amravati. What is the largest city in Andhra Pradesh? Visakhapatnam. What is the official language of Andhra Pradesh? Telugu. When was Andhra Pradesh formed? 1956. What was Andhra Pradesh separated from in 2014? Telangana. What is the state animal of Andhra Pradesh? Blackbuck. What is the state bird of Andhra Pradesh? Indian roller. What is the state flower of Andhra Pradesh? Jasmine. What is the state tree of Andhra Pradesh? Neem. Which sea borders Andhra Pradesh? Bay of Bengal. Who was the first chief minister of Andhra Pradesh? Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. Which ancient dynasty ruled Andhra region? Satavahana dynasty. Amravati is famous for what? Buddhist heritage. Which ruler built Golconda Fort? Qutub Shahi rulers. What is Kuchipudi? Classical dance form. Which place is famous for Buddhist stupas? Amravati. What is the famous temple in Tirupati? Tirumala Venkateshvara Temple. Which festival is widely celebrated in Andhra Pradesh? Ugadi. What is Lepakshi famous for? Veerabhadra Temple. Who is known as the father of Telugu language? Nannaya. Which river is the longest in Andhra Pradesh? Godavari. Which river is called the Dakshina Ganga? Godavari. Which river flows through Vijayawada? Krishna River. Which hill range is in Andhra Pradesh? Eastern Ghats. Which dam is on Krishna River? Prakasham Barrage. Which district is coastal? Nellore. Which lake is famous? Pulicat Lake. Which wildlife sanctuary is famous? Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. Which district is known for red sanders? Chittor. Which place is famous for caves? Bora Caves. Which city is called the City of Destiny? Visakhapatnam. Which city is known for ports? Visakhapatnam. Which city is famous for textiles? Mangalagiri. Which city is known for mangoes? Chittor. Which city is famous for tobacco production? Guntur. Which industry is strong in Andhra Pradesh? Agriculture. Which crop is majorly grown? Rice. Which place is famous for fishing industry? Kakinada. Which mineral is found in Andhra Pradesh? Bauxite. Which port is largest? Visakhapatnam Port. Which IIT is in Andhra Pradesh? IIT Tirupati. Which IIT is in Andhra Pradesh? IIT Sri City. Which university is in Visakhapatnam? Andhra University. Which space center is nearby? Sri Harikota, Satish Dhawan Space Center. What is ISRO's launch center in Andhra Pradesh? Sri Harikota. Which dance form originated in Andhra Pradesh? Kuchipudi. What is Borakata? Folk storytelling. Which festival marks Telugu New Year? Ugadi. Which harvest festival is celebrated? Sankranti. Which art uses shadow puppets? Tolu Bomalata. What is a staple food? Rice.
What is Andhra famous for in food? Spicy cuisine. What is pesaratu? Green gram dosa. What is gongura? Leaf used in chutney. What is pulihora? Tamarind rice. Which national park is famous? Sri Venkateshwara National Park. Which bird sanctuary is famous? Nelapatu. Which animal is state symbol? Black buck. Which forest is in Andhra Pradesh? Nalamala Forest. Which sanctuary protects mangroves? Koringa. Which temple is most visited? Tirupati. Which beach is famous? RK Beach. Which caves are popular? Bora Caves. Which hill station is known? Araku Valley. Which place is famous for Buddhist sites? Amaravati. Which sport is popular? Cricket. Which stadium is in Visakhapatnam? ACA VDCA Stadium. Which cricketer is from Andhra? VVS Lakshman. Which game is traditional? Kabaddi. Which league team represents Andhra region? Sunrisers Hyderabad, Regional Association. Who was a former president from Andhra? Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Who is a famous Telugu actor? Chiranjeevi. Who is a famous politician? N.T. Ramarao. Who is a famous scientist? Yellapragada Subbarao. Who is a famous writer? Sri Sri. What script is used for Telugu? Telugu script. What is Andhra Pradesh known as? Rice Bowl of India. Which handicraft is famous? Kondapalli toys. Which sari is famous? Pochampalli sari. Which district is largest? Anantapur. Which airport is in Visakhapatnam? Visakhapatnam Airport. Which metro city is developing? Visakhapatnam. Which barrage is in Vijayawada? Prakasham Barrage. Which fort is famous? Kondapalli Fort. Which port handles exports? Visakhapatnam Port. Which lake is partly in Andhra? Pulicat Lake. Which hill temple is famous? Tirumala. Which place is known for diamonds historically? Golconda region. Which crop is exported widely? Tobacco. Which region grows chilies? Guntur. Which state borders Andhra Pradesh to the north? Odisha. Which state borders Andhra Pradesh to the west? Karnataka. Which state borders Andhra Pradesh to the south? Tamil Nadu. Which newly formed state borders it? Telangana. Which language is widely spoken besides Telugu? English. Which port city is industrial hub? Visakhapatnam. Which day is Andhra Formation Day? November 1. Which place is known for IT growth? Visakhapatnam. Which is the second largest city? Vijayawada. What is Andhra Pradesh famous for overall? Agriculture, temples, culture, and coastline. Thank you.